Alright! First place! Hello everyone, and welcome into tonight's stream. Thank you so much for being here. Arcane, I see you nabbed the first. Congratulations to you. And thank you to both Arcane and Fox for the happy affiliate anniversaries. I think that technically was yesterday, but I couldn't get on stream yesterday. I had too much going on. But I appreciate it all the same. Yes, it has been officially, 2 years now of me being an affiliate? Which is wild. It just kind of puts in perspective, like, how quickly I went from just being a regular old Joe Blow to an affiliate. Twitch reminded us today, might as well, but thank you. It's just, it was so crazy to see the amount of support, and I appreciate that every single day. There is no stream without you guys, so it's very, very, humbling to see that much support come out to me. So thank you. But we are jumping back into Date Everything. It feels like it's been ages since we've touched this game. But I think it's just because we've had such a couple of jam-packed weeks with everything going on, and with the start of Dragon Age, and looking at the Overwatch update and the Absalom update. And we got more stuff coming down the pipeline now, because it's gonna be interesting. like we've got they're putting Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch, so I don't know if I want to use that for the eventual Nuzlocke run that I want to do, or if I'll use my handheld or other means. They just teased a Overwatch mobile game. I don't know how to feel about that, and we still have we still have Community Day and more Dragon Age this week, and like, it's gonna be insane. There's a lot of good video games coming out too, so it's gonna be very. I'm excited and also slightly overwhelmed. So I hope you guys will stick here with me. But, yep, tonight we're doing more Date Everything. We've been steadily making progress towards the end game now, and I figured out why Abel won't romance us. So I'm hoping that we can fix that this evening, because he seems to be the linchpin in so many different things. So, without any further ado, I am going to go ahead and get everything booted up here, and we will get started for this evening. Thank you for the affiliate anniversary wishes, Cloud. I appreciate it. I will hydrate. I have a spicy drink this evening.
Extreme thirst.
I hope you all have a lovely beverage of your choice this evening, because things always get thirsty with playing Date Everything. Off the lo-fi. Cannot wait for May. Oh yeah, MomoCon's in May. That's right. Critical Role will be there, which means getting to meet Matt Mersh again. Well, I hope you have fun. There we go. I was like, why is the game taking so long? Also, okay, that was weird. I don't remember. Maybe I just never noticed that. I don't remember that disclaimer being there before.
Team 17.
Sassy Chat Games.
Oh, that was Dina. I was like, whose voice is that?
Date Everything.
All right. So, apparently, there have been some tables that we have missed. That is what is preventing us from furthering our romance with Abel, or friendship, or whatever I decide it to be. But there are apparently some things that are classified as tables that we have not tried. And I believe this one is one of them.
When you walk up on Abel, you find him in a state of distress, though the reason is immediately apparent.
Uh-oh. Hey there, Abel. Whoa, you're soaked.
Oh, tarnation. Why'd you have to come by now?
What happened to you?
What happened to him? You should be asking what happened to me.
Oh no, we have a leak in the roof.
Begging your pardon, ma'am, but we're both dripping like a cracked bucket in a typhoon.
Oh, my apologies. This must be so hard for you.
Is there a leak somewhere?
How am I to know? All I know is I woke up in the middle of the night like this, absolutely waterlogged. Entirely unacceptable.
Or Celia's bloated.
Of course, you woke me up not long after. You gotta take care of Miss Celia first. But she ain't the only one. Poor Keith had to relocate for a little while. I've got so many folks counting on me. I ain't much good to him like this.
Someone get a hold of Tony and send him up here immediately to fix this.
Tony, come here.
Sorry. Been up to my ears in contracts for jobs around the house and,
You know quite well that the needs of the governance outweigh your silly special projects.
Right away, Madame Mayor.
Madame.
Whew, she's terrifying. Unbelievable. Well, Celia's got her leak fixed. But what about me?
As if on cue, a cool breeze rolls through.
What, Aaron?
Fantina
Oh,
has
Fantina.
arrived, as though summoned by Abel's distress call.
Fantina, what are you doing here?
Oh my god. I heard Abel needed help, but I didn't think you'd be here too.
I thought we'd moved past this.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. 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 I'm calm. I'm cool. I got this.
Abel looks back and forth between the two of you, still dripping water.
You all right there, Fantina?
Can we focus? Yeah, Abel needs our help. Let's focus.
Oh god, you're right. I'm so sorry. Here I am making this about me.
Thought she'd fanned herself? Oh, God. All right, Fox, I see we're starting it early.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
All right. Let's not lose focus again.
Come on, center. Let's go.
Abel looks pained at the thought of being indebted to the both of you.
Well, what are you gonna do then?
Blow him?
We are gonna dry all that water. If you could, like direct me?
She seems to quiver with anticipation at the thought of you touching her.
Yes, she's an oscillating fan.
Just put your hands on my shoulders and...
I'm starting to think this might be a bad idea. Happy to help.
Me too! Let's do this.
Breathe, Fantina. Yeah. Breathe. Christ.
Grab Fantina by the shoulders, aiming her at Abel. She lets out a blast of air so intense you wonder for a moment if a tornado is passing through your heart.
Blast of air, huh? That's what we're calling it?
Abel looks like he's caught in a wind tunnel, his lips parting and cheeks shaking, showing his teeth in a cartoonish grimace.
Okay, I wish this was animated because I want to see that.
Fantina's air makes short work of the spill, drying Abel and the floor around him. When she's done, Abel tips his hat to the two of you.
Thank you kindly. Much obliged, you two.
Fantina isn't even looking at Abel.
Are you kidding me? Working with you is all the things I need.
Great, so glad to hear it.
I'm gonna be walking on air for a week.
She walks away in a happy daze, only pausing to shoot a contented look back at you. There might as well be hearts in her eyes.
Does she hate us? No, we, so, if I recall correctly, we, it went to, thank you, Ujala, I appreciate it. We rebuffed her whole, like, fangirling thing, and so she hated us. We went back to talk to her because it felt like the story wasn't over. And she basically acknowledged that she was, like, in love with the idea of us and of what we could be and not who I actually was. And so she was like, can we start over? And it turned into a friendship. So I'm assuming if you want to, you could probably re-pursue it and get it fully back into love again. But I think I'm good right in friendship with her. Finally making able progress. I say, yes, I realized there were tables we missed. So I'm hoping that we can make some progress now.
Well, all right. I gotta say, when you came by, I thought I was gonna be embarrassed. And I guess I was for a little while. But look at me now. I'm right as rain and feeling like an old toad with a brand new lily pad.
Toads don't sit on lily pads, it's frogs. And what does an old toad with a brand new lily pad feel like?
Just like it sounds. Brand new. You see, I'm the old toad. The lily pad is my attitude. It's a metaphor, darling.
Call
it
me
ain't
darling.
really about the toad and the lily pad. You following me? But, hey, don't worry. You stick around with me long enough and you'll get the hang of how I talk sooner or later. I ain't been able to do much work since all this started, so I better get back to it. See you around, all right? You take care now.
All right, that sounds like progress. Good Lord, it only took, what, a month to figure that out? All right, let's see here. I know we have, I think we still have text box Chan to finish, right? Yeah, multiple streams.
Hey, you!
Like, more than 2. Like...
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, we did finish. How are you today?
I'm feeling...
Ah, shit, here we go again type shit, yeah. Oh, is that magic? Are you...
A wizard? Literally, no. But emotionally, yes.
Wow.
I contain multitudes. Thanks for asking.
Anytime. Oh,
It's Rebel.
it's Rebel.
If it isn't my favorite piece of eye candy. I'd say it was great to see you, but that would be an overstatement. It's okay to see you. Reasonable. Decent.
We matched. She seems to enjoy us matching her freak. So, let's see here. What up, shit sticks?
You know, I've been watching you,
Uh-huh.
and I see the little hero complex in action. It's kind of hot. In an unhealthy sort of way. But tell me, is that what you're doing here with me?
By that you mean try to be a friend? Sure.
Why, you gotta keep doing that.
What up, shit sticks? Hey, Greg. How are you?
Lol. You should try being a doormat. You're better suited for it. Well, anyway, you caught me in the middle of something.
Feisty, clearly.
Come here. Let me show you.
Rebel unzips their fly and drops their trousers, lowering themselves into the bathtub.
Okay. What? Wait, you're not.
I'm peeing in your tub.
Okay. I don't know.
Relax. It's just duck water. It's good for your skin. And anyway, you didn't really expect me to use Jean-Loup like that, did you? Just to be clear, I have used Jean-Loup like that in the past.
Joke's on you, I do that too. You pee in my tub? You're sneaky. I think your tub might have a problem with that. Well, my tub in real life isn't sentient. I don't think. So, probably not. Bathsheba and Rebel are friends, so I guess she's into it? Let's see here. What you just did is extremely upsetting.
And?
Okay, not the direction I thought I was going for, but okay. I'm just telling you, it's hurtful.
Dawn appreciates that kind of talkback, alright?
What you did is extremely, Chipple says an emotional setback. No, I could do better. What you just did is extremely upsetting. I would like an apology. You've hurt my feelings, and I am immensely upset.
Maybe that's what I was going for. Anyway, unless you got something further to say, I'm gonna go back to my regularly scheduled programming. That is, I'll get a date with a certain unnamed sports team. All of them.
Bring some towels.
Rebel turns away, leaving you the image of their spiky collar and leather-clad backside.
Okay, cool. Alright, let's see here. So, let's check our data decks here. We gotta work on Phoenicia. Definitely made the rubber duck rude for the irony, yeah. Alright, we got so many of those with hundos. Stella? Not quite. Dorian. Dorian has a hundo. Gwendolyn to work on. Abel's not finished yet, but I think we're close. I know Lux is out of the picture here. Maybe River now? Let's make sure we finish with Abel first before we try doing that. Eddie and Volt, I don't think are we close enough? Damn! I mean, you only have a sentient rubber duck in the first place because you take baths with a rubber duck, so what's wrong with taking baths with a rubber duck? I learned from a very young age from Sesame Street that taking baths with rubber ducks is perfectly normal behavior. Dolly? Dolly has a hundo. Telly doesn't like us. We may have to fix that. Connie. Connie has a hundo. Keys, I think, has a hundo. No, she doesn't. But we don't have enough. Okay. Parker. Parker has a hundo. Mateo. Mateo has 2 hundos. Bev? I think Bev was tied to Abel, right? So we gotta wait for that one. Freddy? Damn. Okay. Luke was tied to Stefan, so we gotta finish Stefan up. Miranda. Miranda's too high. Dishy doesn't like us. Let's see here. Fryer doesn't like us. Kobe, Cam. Amir. John Lou doesn't like us. Johnny Splash. Bathsheba doesn't like us. Despite I tried. I really did try. Maria. Maria's have a hundo. Dasha. Dasha has a hundo, I think, with Jerry. Mac's tied to Keith, so I think we can't do anything with that yet either. Chance was tied to something. I can't remember who though. Could have been probably Abel. John Wick. John Wick has a hundo. Betty has a hundo. Hanwha has 2. Hirohime. Okay. Why does Matthew Mercer sound familiar? That would be, he is a very prolific voice actor, but probably best known nowadays as the DM/creator of Critical Role. Well, DM up until the most current campaign. But he's also the voice of a plethora of characters in video games, anime, and cartoons. If you've played, something with a large AAA voice cast, chances are Matthew Mercer might be in it somewhere. McCready from Fallout, yep. He's also Cassidy in Overwatch. Tons of stuff. It would. Go look him up on IMDb or Behind the Voice Actors. His resume is, a mile long. Alright, let's go try to realize Hirohime. Yeah, that's where I found that, yeah.
Yo! It's always nice to see you, friend. Let's try to reach 100-hit rally today.
Actually, I'm here to realize you.
I'm excited, but do you have what we need to turn me from 1/8 scale all the way to 1?
From 1/8 scale. I love it. I do. Ganbate!
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a statue of an anime waifu becomes...
I'm nervous. Is she gonna still look like an anime waifu, or is she gonna become really normal looking? Oh, thank God. What about Nekoboru though? What happens to him?
Before you stands human Hime, the dreams of a mangaka made real.
Whoa! So this is what being alive feels like. Let me test out these limbs.
Hirohime, gingerly at first, tests out her new arms and legs, assessing the limits of her reach.
What do you say? How much we want to bet she's gonna be terrible at tennis now?
Well, everything checks out. I'm ready to hit the courts.
Wait, what about us?
Well, you're coming with me, silly. Hold on. What happened to Nekobaru?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Nekoboru?
Oh my God. Oh, no. Oh no, I've made furries real. I've made anthros real. Oh no. Yeah. Big win today. Oh. Oh no.
A once omnipotent god in the form of a cat-shaped tennis ball was caught in the rays of the Dateviators. He is now a physical specimen befitting a deity of his status.
With the rat tail. I just saw that.
What?
This is making me uncomfortable.
Nekoboru.
Imagine they walk around being like, "What's up? I'm Catball." And they look him up and down and go, yeah, no shit."
Wait, you still only say Nekobaru?
Sorry. Force of habit. Hirohime. Real tennis doesn't involve starlight smashes. You're going to need a coach who can help you navigate the grim realities of the real world.
Do I still get to run around on a court and swing a racket?
Yes, of course.
Then I don't need Starlight Smash. Let's go.
I can tell season 3 is gonna be really good.
In a flash, Hime is by the door, ready to depart.
Have fun, Hime. I can't wait to see all your matches.
I'll reserve you a seat in the front row.
It won't be long until you receive a grand invitation to Thimbledon, the
Thimbledon.
most important tournament in the world. Hime was a natural at translating her abilities to the real world, including her uncanny knack for finding the best brand deals. Along with the usual assortment of energy drinks and fancy watches, she found herself successfully landing an anime adaptation of her real-world prowess.
We've come full circle.
Starring herself, of course. Also, Nekoboru became a bestseller with his book, I Was God, Then a Ball, Then a Dude with Balls.
Oh no, it hurts. Oh. Oh, that was it. Okay. Oh shit. Oh no, he's grifting. God. Oh, got a workspace notification. Okay. Oh, fuck me.
Valdivianites! Happy Valdivian Day from your Master of Ceremonies and CEO, David Most. Today, we celebrate the rich and vibrant history of the world's first quadrillion-dollar company. Hard to believe we started only 3 years ago as a tiny trillion-dollar hedge fund with a dream. Time flies. In celebration, I want to hear from you. What is your favorite part about working for Valdivian? My favorite part is how forgiveness plays such an integral role in our company culture. From that silly software glitch that caused our phones to spontaneously catch fire, to our nuclear server meltdown that threatened the Atlantic seaboard. I'm looking at you, Erwin. We've always valued forgiveness. Speaking of forgiveness, there's something else I'd like to discuss. Those missing glasses? Well, apparently they were financed by and are therefore partial property of the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence. And it's very silly, but if we don't find them soon, I've been informed by our legal department there's a high probability that I'll be charged with theft of federal property and possibly treason. We are running out of time to find the glasses, so maybe work that into your Valdivian Day prayers and wishes?
Wow, okay. Just got tons of bots popping in here trying to, tell you what. You know what? Fox, I trust you. Where are you here? If you don't mind. Let's, yeah, the Department of Violence. They sound nice. Overseas violence. Remember, it's, we gotta be, particular with this. Let me, I'm granting you mod powers, Fox, because I trust you. And you're always a big help. Where are you? Alright, hold on. Oh my god, a screen! I don't mind what I didn't hear. I figured you wouldn't. Let's see here. There you are. Boom. Moderator. I've been meaning to make more of those anyway. There we are. I'm honored. You migrate another person to have to bribe. John, it's good to see you, but please don't bribe my mods. Unless it's to bribe them to do their job, then sure. I'll happily take the money, thanks. I'll happily take the money. You're just gonna start handing it out. Alright. So that's another one realized. Who else we got here? Let's see here. Where was Hirohime? What about Teddy? Quick, don't make me mad. I want bribes. Oh, what else am I supposed to do with all this cash? Just leave it lying unattended on the ground? I mean, you could submit some bits and do some fishing mini games. You could just, pop it in the dono screen. You could sub. You could, buy yourself something nice, I guess. You could save it and put it into a Roth IRA. Or, invest in the stock market. Or, I don't know, do some weird, get rich quick grift. I don't know. Someone say fishing? Save my money? Do you forget who I live with? There is no saving. That's their money, not your money. What you get? You got a, oh, it's a wind pod. I've been having issues with auditory processing today, and that was so great at work. And then, what else? Just a muscle. Alright, there you go. That's the trick, it's all their money. Oh, that's your decision, I guess. Alright, so Teddy's out. Washford? Washford's got 2 hundos. Drysdale? We could do Drysdale, but I'm assuming their story's not over. These guys are done, yeah? Should we try Harper and Dirk? Oh no, they're 2 different. Harper can be realized, but not Dirk. Interesting. I didn't mean to jump out of that, my hand twitched. Where are we here? There's Dirk. Titus? I think you're gonna be too... Yeah, you're too high. Stepford? Stepford I think's too high. Oh no, Stepford's good? Tony also? But Tony's we're probably not done with Tony yet. Can't do it anyway. Bow. Damn twitchy hands, yep. Keith doesn't like us. Bodie's got 2 hundos. Sophia's got a hundo. Lady Memoria. Lady Memoria's good now. Let's go for that. Or we can try at least. Alright.
Ah, so you've returned to Chimneyland. Can't say I blame you. What a gloriously sinister place.
How's the relations with Von Trapp? We need to go finish that. I need to have more of Dan Snyder in my life.
I annoy because I care, you chiseled rubbish heap. So, what a pleasure to see you again, my love. There are no more memories to go through right now, but we can make some new ones if you'd like.
Damn. You can make some new ones. I can realize you.
Realize me. Me. Really?
Yeah.
You think that's safe? The embodiment of all your memories running around in the real world unchecked?
Give her the clamps!
You're braver than I thought. Well, I'm not going to give you time to change your mind. I'm ready. Now.
Alright. Will you allow me? Yes, right now.
Lady Memoria, your kingdom awaits.
The grief of Robo-Dog is reminding me of the iDog. It's Techno. was one of the hit like toys of like the late 90s, early 2000s. My brother and I shared one as children.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely a memory becomes...
Didn't the Doctor have a dog with it? It didn't look like that, but you're thinking of K9. It did look familiar as an actual product. I just thought of the iDog. Yeah, iDog has is like featureless on the face. It's also significantly smaller. All right, let's see what she looks like. Oh, I love the blanket. So the Sassy Chap has been doing merch recently, and the puppy's adorable. Puppy. But Sassy Chap's been doing merch. I need to add it to my throne at some point, but they have the fantastic red shirt. It's like a button down that has like patches and stuff on it. It's out of stock in my size right now, but God, do I want it so bad because it looks so fucking cool. But if there's merch that this is a merch opportunity right here. This blanket with all of the fun little nostalgic patches on it and stuff like that, that needs to be merch like fucking yesterday. Like I said, you can clip me on this, and we should start a campaign with Sassy Chaps. Like, make the fucking blanket, make the Memoria blanket. Next stream should be a game that's just all puppy dogs. What, like one of the old 101 Dalmatians games? Well, yeah, that needs to be merch right there.
Memoria's reaction to her transformation is a bit muted, but amazed in her own unique way, she inspects her new body with quiet wonder.
I love how she still has the Tamagotchi necklace. You can buy blankies like this. I have one that's flannel, one side fleece on there. Oh yeah, I know that the type of blanket exists. I'm just saying we need one with this patterns on it. Like, bonuses if it's, you know, nice and like fluffy like this one looks like, because it almost looks like what's it called, like a duvet or something like that. Big quilt. Sky quilts are fun. Learn to sew, make the blanket you want to see in the world. No. That would require so much more than just sewing. I'd either have to get something to like screen print these designs onto the fabric, or I would have to like learn how to like do like stitching.
Wow, would you look at that? I'm human. I have authority. I have a body. I can do whatever I want.
You can. Get to learn them then.
Oh my God, I think I feel excited. Is that what this is? It's marvelous. I have all my beautiful twisty darkness and also this lightness, this bright feeling of possibility. And I can choose. Isn't that something? I can make my own choices now.
I know you're going to make some great ones.
Memoria wasted very little time, which was unsurprising.
Learn to sew means practice, materials, time, money, then you need the drive to... Yeah, mainly the big thing being, like, don't get me wrong, it'd be amazing to learn how to do that kind of stuff. I would love to be able to, like, make my own clothes, or, you know, or make blankets and stuff like that. I love crafty shit like that. But I just don't have the time. Like, I'm trying to, like, learn how to do, like, beadwork so I can do, like, simple jewelry and stuff like that, and I barely have the time to dedicate to doing something as simple as making a fucking bracelet. So, like, and that's literally just taking the beads and putting it on some elastic, tying it off, and gluing the knot so that way it doesn't break. So, hear me out. I'm listening. I'm gonna probably get into clothes repair. I know that I get into full clothing making, but personalizing and extending the longevity of clothes seems fun. quit your job and live under a bridge. You know, solid plan there, John, but I think I'm gonna pass. I just don't think that lifestyle is for me.
She took the reins on her new life by becoming what we would know as an organizational expert. She became a clutter clearer, a digger down to what was truly meaningful in a person's life, and placing it front and center.
A master of feng shui.
Others had come before her, of course, but no one that came after her even approached her caliber. She reinvented the field.
No, he's got a bridge to sell you.
It was something about her darkness, she believed. True organization, the centering of what a person loved and valued the most, could not be a simple process of joyfulness, fulfillment, or esteem. It had also to encompass fears and psychic twistedness. She believed that a large part of our preferred structure of life came from our darkness.
I live under a bridge when a ratty piece of cardboard on hard concrete is around every corner. It's only 137 easy payments and one really difficult one. Not gonna tell you which one it is, but it's gonna hurt. She's a Marie Kondo, but cooler.
Judging from her results and her burgeoning cadre of satisfied clients, she had a point. She called her company Memorandum.
Oh, I like it.
Because it was the most unexpected and often the most disturbing memories that could lead us into our new futures.
Nice. All right, that's another one down. All right, let's see here. Let's go all the way to the bottom here. We were already almost there anyway. Let's see here. I mean, Reggie's friends with us, but we're not done with him. Nightmare. Not even remotely close, but one day. Doug? Doug's got a hundo. That's not happening. The sassy chap. He's got a hundo. Xbox Chan, are you close? No. Aaron, I think, has hundos. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I think a lot of these we need to finish off with Abel, and then I think we can keep moving here. So let's tell you what, let's talk to Phoenicia and see if we can finish that one.
Phoenicia is full on sweating, hopping from foot to foot and fanning herself frantically with her hands.
Bro, the air in your house is sentient. The air and the water. I guess technically the fire, because our fireplace is also sentient. And I guess technically the earth, because we had was it Ragavan Wenwa, who was the geode? Like, call me the fucking Avatar, I guess.
Alert, alert! Ooh, I hope you like your data extra crispy because we're headed for a full-scale meltdown in here.
Oh, do I have too many apps running? Is that it? Remove Phoenicia's case.
You carefully remove Phoenicia's case. Her body is alarmingly hot. It seems you've acted just in time.
About heart, the most important of the 5 elements. That's if I want to become fucking Captain Planet. The Datatar. Sup, girl? How's it feel being up in my lungs? Yeah, air just seems weird to me. Well, to be fair, she wouldn't acknowledge us until we learn to just breathe. Like for the first 3 interactions, she doesn't want you to say anything. She just wants you to sit there and breathe. Oh, clicked out.
There! That wasn't so hard, was it? Ah, that was close.
Sounds goofy. It was a little goofy. How's that, princess? Hello, princess. Ouch, you weren't kidding. You're on fire.
Watch yourself. I run hot. Listen,
you mind if I stick with you for a while? Just in case I feel another meltdown coming on. I'd hate to lose any important save files or valuable passwords or something. Oh, speaking of which, I need to do another update I've been putting off now that we're back in the green zone. Talk more later.
Okay.
Bye, baby.
All right. Day done. Let's go back in. Take a rest. Wake up. So before I go and start picking a random table, I need to make sure we've done all of them. We've done the side table. We go in here. No tables in here. Weight bench, that's not a table. We've done this table. This table's done. I don't think there's a table in here. Yeah, no tables in here. Flashbacks to when I worked for a cell phone refurb company. So many bloated batteries. Bloated batteries are scary. I've seen some nightmare ones. We've done this one. We've done the table by the door. We've done both the entertainment center table and the coffee table. We've done the kitchen table, or the dining room table. We've done the kitchen table. Once they cool down, they're back to chill. Just don't pop them. Yeah. As you said, I don't think there's a table in here. I was waiting for the, holy shit, there's a table in here. Okay, so I think we've touched them all. I think we've handled all tables. All tables have been addressed. Oh, hold on. We forgot about in here. No, that's a desk. That's a completely different sentient person. Oh, I didn't realize Penelope's photo was on the desk. That's cute. Oh, where's Hirohime and Nekoboru are both on there. Is Abel know you've been never mind. Hey. Let's see here. I think that was the only one we realized here. Where's Memoria? Oh, there she is. I will be normal. Jolly, if there's one thing I know about my community is that none of us here are normal. We may try to act like it, but we ain't. Alright, hey there!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. It's time to crank that hog!
Let's be fucking abnormal! Yeah, speaking of people who ain't normal. What's up, Sour Dweller? Thank you so much for coming in and cranking your hog. I hope you're doing well this evening. Yeah? Hey, Abel, what's going on?
Oh, hey there. It's been great hanging out with you lately, but I just can't seem to quiet the storm inside of me.
That's right, I'm a genetic freak, and you ain't normal? Are we about to start doing percentages real badly right now?
If you don't mind, I'd rather talk about anything or anyone else.
Shmojo. Like what?
Maybe we can talk about some of our friends? My friends always make me happy.
Maybe we should talk about Dasha.
Dasha? Whoa, why?
I mean, I'm both left-handed and blue-eyed, so that's less than 10% of people multiplied by less than 10% of people right there. That was an interesting reaction you just had.
Oh, this is all too much for me. I'm a simple table. Let me get back to work.
Alright, well, not the progress I was hoping for, but it is progress. Alright, let's see here. So we're kind of in the process of we need to finish some storylines here. I know we need to finish Yifan.
I know. Stay calm. Okay, here we go. Oh, hey, I thought you were someone else.
Who are you expecting?
I thought you were going to be the friar.
Oh.
We have some things to discuss.
Stefan tenses up, his gaze somewhere behind you.
You summoned me, and I have come.
You're late.
You are lucky I have come at all, blasphemer.
I know. Deep breaths.
I told you a month ago we'd be chasing after your table for so long. Would you have believed me? I have no idea. I try to not set too many expectations with this game because I usually am surprised every single time. Hello, Friar.
Friar Errol simply gives you a polite nod, returning his gaze to Stefan.
State your case, quickly.
Look, I heard you've been talking a lot around the house about air fryers of the wave of the future and blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. You would hand-wave the gospel of convection?
Fine! You're trying to replace me? Fomenting mutiny behind my back?
Uh-oh, somebody's upset.
Ah, there it is. The grease demon possessing you has risen to the surface.
The what?
Grease demon? Is this guy okay?
Fear not. You may be unworthy, but a man of convection never allows his flock to suffer.
The friar pulls a small fan from deep within his robes, turning it on and aiming it at Stefan.
Out, demon! Out!
Confection like conviction. I get it.
Hey, what the hell you doing?
The power of convection compels you!
Have you lost your mind?
I have never been more clear-headed in my life. Begone, demon of grease!
Oh, God. You should probably just go.
I cannot leave this stove to his suffering.
Unplugs Errol.
Boo! It is I, the grease demon.
He's just leaning into it.
Friar Errol rears back in shock, holding the fan out in front of him. He looks absolutely terrified.
Back, demon! I order you to leave this stove. Out! Out!
He blows the air directly into Stefan's face. Stefan looks at you, then back at the friar.
Oh, no! My greatest weakness! A light breeze! I've had it! I'm getting out of here! It's me, the grease demon, signing off. I'm really leaving now. Ooh, bye!
Stefan's performance is hardly convincing, but the friar wipes his brow and sighs.
I see now. You summoned me to exercise you. Very good.
Oh, my God.
Here, keep this with you, and stay away from any grease from this point forward.
Sure. I just need to, pray.
Stefan holds up the little fan with a strained smile.
Excellent. Be well, and may you always walk in his currents.
As soon as the friar leaves, Stefan exhales loudly.
That was, Woo, yeah. Look, I'm gonna need some time to decompress.
Puts greasy chicken tendies in Errol. I have a sneaking suspicion there's a scene in here where, like, you catch him, like secretly, like, just enjoying something covered in grease.
Come back later.
Because, like, the early, like, instances we had of him were, like, it felt like he was, like, secretly enjoying, like, he was, like, enjoying the guilt of enjoying greasy food, like, vicariously through people. Like a firefighter calendar. Alright, so we're making progress with Stefan. Who else? Trying I don't remember who we needed to finish stuff up with. Koa.
Hey, come on over and have a seat, buddy.
You look less sleepy than usual.
Do I? Guess I got a lot to think about. It's a good day to spend some nice quiet time together, isn't it?
That's what you want, let's do it.
It is.
Koa tries to relax, but it doesn't seem to come to him today. He sighs, shaking his head.
Gonna play Overwatch for a game before bed, but good luck and good night. Thank you, Fox. You have a great night. So, children, are you fighting again? Grab you under the arms and toss you in the air.
Who am I kidding? It's just too much on my mind. Sorry to break the silence, but it's important. We've been hanging out a lot lately, and I'm glad it happened. I've been having some trouble getting my mind around some things, and having you here, well, it's just made some things real clear to me. So I hope you won't be upset with what I'm about to say. I've got one last gift that I think will say it much better than I can.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's see here. What we got in here? I see... Well, you obviously got the Valentine's candy heart, which I actually love. We got Fruitsy Roll, which I also love. I see about 7/8 of a Sour Patch Kid. Looks like a Jawbreaker, maybe an M&M. I can't remember what these things are called. They look like chocolate, like candy dipped sunflower seeds or something like that. Some wrapper to something, and then various bits and bobs. Tries to sneak up and sell as soon as you aren't looking. Leftover sweets?
See that one in the middle? The heart?
Yeah.
Can you read that for me?
Oh. I want you to read it.
I love you. You dropped these, and I know it's a little too soon for love.
Grabs Greta around the ankles and spins with no regard to who can see. What, are you like going full Mario 64 on Gret? That's not nice.
But you make me feel safe and happy. And as a coach, a gift like this means more than words.
So long, gay boss.
I've been holding on to this, hoping for the right time to give it to you.
I'm not Bowser. Yeah, that's me. MK. And for that, we welcome you. Thank you.
My previous owner, he used to talk nonstop. He never took a moment to relax. He was always on the phone, gabbing away. It just made me nuts. I couldn't even hear myself think, you know?
Don't need to let myself in. Fair enough. My fault for not locking the door.
I came to appreciate the silence all the more. The fact that you could respect my wishes every time I asked. You really gave me the space to be me. I've had so much on my mind lately, and your presence near me has just been such a blessing. You calmed my thoughts and let me sort through them. And with all that time to think, I know now that I just want to keep enjoying the silence with you. What do you say? Want to keep doing this with me?
I'd stay old Valentine Heart, you too, Koa.
That might be the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Nice couch spring, yeah. Because oh yeah, I love all the subtle designs and stuff like that with these, like the springs with like there's like keys and loose change in it. He's got like receipts and bills and stuff like that in his waistband. Ko and I would be big buds. I think so too. I think Ko would be such a chill guy to hang out with. Like, it'd be awesome.
Koa envelops you in his strong arms, wrapping you into a hug that feels like a sweet ocean breeze.
I'm the luckiest couch in the world. Wanna cuddle?
Hell yeah.
You and Koa spend a pleasant time cuddled up in each other's arms. You have no idea your couch could be this comfortable.
I love the futon with the palms design too. I need one of those. All right. Another one in a bag. Two dudes in Hawaiian shirts.
Cozy
Charlie wears a lot of them.
inside.
I do too. I mean, you guys have seen my shirts. I haven't been wearing them a lot lately because it's been really, really cold over here. But once it starts warming up again, you guys are gonna see my colorful shirts again. All right, we're pushing 90 or over 90 in 3 stats here, so we're getting there. All right. Let's see here. Who else did we need to finish? Let's see here. I'm trying to think. There's so many options. Here, we'll do the dishware.
Here you are.
I am in a tank top, ironically, hot in my room right now because my PC working from big game, and fair enough.
I hope you're prepared to work.
Absolutely.
You are to make deliveries to Mitchell, Beverly, and Kopi. Do not return until you have completed your deliveries.
Please rest and take care of that chip while I'm gone.
Of course. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go, now is the time.
So Kopi, Mitchell, and Beverly. Talk about Kopi's delivery.
You will be delivering coffee mugs to Kopi.
Okay.
Coffee mugs are ceramic cups used to drink coffee. I am struggling to think of any further pertinent information.
You could tell me about your relationship with Kopi?
There is nothing interesting to tell. She is courteous and makes excellent coffee. Our relationship is purely professional. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go, now is the time.
Tell me about Mitchell's delivery.
You will be delivering plates to Mitchell. He uses them to serve food. The food is then eaten from the plates.
Thank you, Daisuke. As always, your explanations are incredibly illuminating. Tell me more. What is a cup? Also, I don't know why, but I'm getting very big Shenmue vibes from his explanations. Like, I want to ask him if he knows where sailors like to hang out.
I do not know what else to say about the plates, so I will stop speaking now.
You must take great care of the plates if you keep delivering them to him.
He does indeed. Mitchell understands that plating is equally as important as the quality of food when it comes to cooking. This is what separates professionals and amateurs. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go, now is the time.
Tell me about Beverly's delivery.
Beverly will be receiving cups of all shapes and sizes for her drinks, both alcoholic and otherwise.
Me, when I used to train people at work, it sounds like I'm over-explaining, but you'd be surprised how many people don't know basic common sense. Yes! For some reason, in work environments, so much common sense goes out the window, and when I'm training people at the same time at my job, I'm like, look, Most of this stuff, if you use basic logic, you can figure it out. The only thing that's important to remember is the specifics in which it pertains to your job. Like I said, I can teach you the ins and outs of the system all day long, but I cannot teach you how to use your brain. So it's like, if you don't understand something, ask questions. If you still don't understand, tell me. You don't need to get it in one. Like, the one person I trained were there purely as a warm body in a chair. They legit needed someone else to do their whole job. Ugh, I hate that.
The cups will be used to serve drinks. Beverly has broken more than a few glasses after imbibing her own drinks, so you must give her a stern warning to be careful with these. I can think of nothing further to tell you.
Okay. It's kind of you to supply her anyway.
While I wish everyone had my respect for the dishes, Beverly does provide a very useful service to the house. And she is appreciative, even if I wish she were a bit less clumsy while drinking. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go, now is the time.
Okay.
I have nothing more to tell you. You may leave now.
Oh, let's tap into this. Would you bless the dishes before I go?
I am not the spiritual type, but if you like. Rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the grub.
Okay.
You may leave now.
Alright, so I think we can do one or two of these. We can do one. Well, Kopi's right here, so... That's some shit, I'd
Welcome
say.
to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs. What could I get for you today?
I have a delivery?
Huh? Oh, the new coffee mugs I requested from Daisuke. Just set them over here, please. Alright, thanks for that. How come Daisuke wasn't able to come himself, by the way?
He got cracked, so he's taking it easy.
That dish really needs to take a break every now and then. He puts the dishes before everything, even his own health.
Why does he take his work so seriously? Okay, it's in present
That's all he
tense.
knows. His family come from a long line of fine figures. Tsubasa, Moridake, Williams Casanova. There's a lot to live up to for him.
I'm sure those are references to major, like, flatware and, like, fine china. Or fine plateware.
He can't even imagine a life outside of his work.
You think he'll ever take time to do anything for himself?
I sure hope he will. But I've never seen it in all the years I've known him. Be delicate. Don't be abrasive. Anyways, thanks for delivering these mugs. Tell Daisuke I said thanks.
Alright. Get to you later. Alright, that's another day down. Bless the dishes. Okay. Splishy splashy, hocus pocus with these dishes, and let food to mouth be focused. Alright, let's start with the ones I know I need to do here. So we need to do Mitchell, which I think the easiest is this one.
Oh. Utterly mismatched flavor profiles. Texture's a mess.
I've got a delivery from Daisuke.
Mitchell waves a hand at you.
Ah, yes. Unpack them for me, won't you?
Sure.
Mitchell looks over your deliveries, nodding his approval.
Mitchell looks like apple pie. What is he exactly? He's like the embodiment of, like, food in the house. So, like, he's got, like a cobbler jacket. He's got, like, avocado toast for his lapels. Excuse me. I think this is, think this is like maybe like sliced salmon or something like that as his undershirt. You've got I think that's chard as his like cravat. Got like lettuce or cabbage in the sleeves. His pants are chocolate. You have the ramen hair. And then his notepad's a sandwich, and I think his quill is maybe like a sprig of some sort of herb, maybe rosemary or thyme. His undershirt is dragon fruit, looks like. Tuna roll, that's what it is, yeah. It's got the sesame in there. And then he's just got a napkin.
Brilliant. These are perfect for what I need. They should look spectacular in the dining room.
Does it really matter that much? These are just plates.
Just plates? Just plates? Food is an art form, and the plate is the canvas. The presentation is a non-negotiable part of the deal. Plating is as vital to a dish as the seasoning. It elevates the entire experience. Without Daisuke's hard work keeping me supplied, my dishes would be nowhere near Michelin level.
And now you see why his name is Mitchell. Because his name is Michelin. Shakes hands, my favorite part of the day in the flesh. I guess I should be more appreciative of my dishware.
Damn right you should. Daisuke spent years refining his craft, creating his own ceramics. He has a respect for the work you simply can't be taught otherwise. You do well to model yourself after him.
For who doesn't have a favorite plate and or mug? True. I have a few.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have reviews to complete.
Alright, and then last one was Bev.
What can I get for you?
I'm actually here for a delivery.
Delivery? Oh, you must be talking about the branded rocks glasses I asked Daisuke to get me. Oh, thanks so much. I'll take those right off your hands.
Oh, those are cute.
You hand Beverly her package, and she sets to work unpacking and cleaning the glasses right away.
I'm glad Daisuke managed to get these for me. How is that old dish slinger anyway?
He's recovering from a chip, but he seems alright.
A chip? Oh, poor guy.
Oh, hey, More Date Everythi. How goes the dating? Oh, it's Noob. How are you? It's been a hot minute, but it's going well. Sorry, checking something here real quick. We finally figured out how to progress with Abel.
That's the last thing he needs.
I've been sitting here racking my brain on it, but we finally got it. So I'm hoping we can finish up his storyline and start realizing some characters. You were finally able to make progress. Yes. That is to say that romance is now on the table.
But then again, maybe he'll finally relax a little now that he's forced to.
So he really just never takes a break, huh?
Yeah, he's always been into his work, but he used to make time for his hobbies and friends.
But Noob, how are you? What have you been up to? Have you been keeping up with the VODs? Have you been doing other stuff? Tell me about your day, about how you've been. Or don't. I'm not your dad.
Did he tell you he writes poetry?
Oh, does he? He hasn't told me anything but dishes.
Dear, oh dear. He's fallen right back into his old workaholic pattern.
Yeah, have you attempted some matchmaking with a few of these guys? I hear some require love endings to pull off, but they really add to the fun. I know that there's some people who get paired up. Like, I've technically either friendshipped or romanced Washford and Drysdale, but I know that there's gotta be a way to pair them up. I just don't know if it's too late for me to do it. And then it seems like there's stuff with Abel and Dasha, which we just actually tried to kind of tease him with, but he didn't. He wasn't incredibly reciprocal. So we're trying. Don't call me basic for saying amaretto sour. Go to drink, go. Let's see here. As far as like regular like classic cocktails, I mean like I'm also a big fan of an amaretto sour. What else? I also do enjoy a good sangria or a cosmopolitan. But like my go-to drink that I make here at home is real simple. I'm actually drinking one right now. It's Dr. Pepper and what is it? I think it's amaretto. They just blend really well. I also have another one that we found off of a like buddy of mine found off a website called the Drunken Moogle, which is called the King K. Rool, which is what is it? It's Midori melon liqueur or any other melon liqueur you can find. You've got sweet and sour mix, whiskey, and a little bit of like lemon lime soda. And then I also like to put a little splash of 99 Bananas banana liqueur in there. It is a very sweet drink, and it does not taste like alcohol, and so therefore it can creep on you really bad, but I really, really enjoy it. Just been watching other folks play this game in between tasks and breaks. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I'm glad you're back, though. Appreciate you. Stefan and Errol get together. Spanish coffee, but here at home, whenever I get whatever I got really, which is usually whiskey and or beer. I am not a beer person. I've tried, and so many people say it's just you haven't found your beer yet. I have tried. I really have. I just don't think I really enjoy the taste of hops. Floating in the summer sky, 99 bananas go by. Game really kicks the ass of folks who just don't drink alcohol. Well, thankfully, I do drink a little bit. I would not call myself a heavy drinker, but I do enjoy a spicy beverage every now and again. Usually amongst friends. Hence why I'm drinking now. Because I appreciate all of your company.
Someone needs to remind him of who he used to be, who he still is. He's a real passionate guy, you know, but passion can lead to pain. It's easier for him.
So he's into poetry. I'll have to remember that.
Write him a poem. It'll really tickle his teapot.
I'll have to try that. Thanks for the chat.
Hey, no problem. Come back to the Tumblr anytime.
Thankfully, I do. Let's see. I've missed stuff. Now, I usually probe with the what beers have you tried more because a lot of people dip their toe into a broad field of varying flavors, like with one drink, and say they hate it all. If you tried a few, then fair enough, you don't like beer. Well, I did go for a couple of my friends got married a couple of years ago, and they as part of the bachelor party experience, we went to a brewery, and we got a bunch of free sampling tokens, and I tried everything from pales to darks to IPAs to seasonal stuff, everything. They had a little bit of everything there, and I just could not get behind anything. And like I said, maybe it's just because it was that particular brewery and their line of stuff, but it's I appreciate the process and the complexity that it goes into beer brewing. I just don't like it. Thankfully, I do love coffee. I do enjoy a good coffee. I would not call myself a coffee fan, but if I'm in the mood for it, I do love a nice coffee. I just usually have to doctor them up a lot because I'm not a big fan of the bitter aftertaste. I love coffee to the point the coffee places around me have been ranked.
Was I the last one?
Yeah, actually.
Great job! Daisuke's gonna love that.
Alright, so now we talk to Daisuke.
You find Fabrizio and Daisuke mid-discussion.
Beautiful. Like a ceramic sunset over a shining sea of China.
I told you I would help you organize. Just look at you now. Even an injury cannot slow you down.
Lovely. I wish Kopi's options branched out more, but considering they draw every single offering, I can see why they limited it to 3. Yeah, because like she does what? She does like an Irish coffee, a cappuccino, and like a flat or something like that. But like not even a plain black coffee option. Look, we're not trying to get unhinged here. Irish coffee, does Beverly know? Yeah. You're calling me unhinged. I see how it's. I mean, am I wrong? Jolly, look in your heart. Affogato, that's what it was. Thank you. I couldn't remember what the third one was. But yeah, there's a lot of different options. Like, you know, they don't even dabble in, like, you know, iced coffee. You're right for the wrong reason.
Your assistance has allowed me to catch up on the rest of my work. I'm truly grateful.
It's no problem whatsoever, amico mio. Ah, speaking of friends, it seems as though you have a visitor.
Ah, we will speak again, Fabrizio. Farewell.
Ciao.
You have the air about you of one who has completed their mission.
That's just gas. I hope I wasn't interrupting anything.
No. Fabrizio was only helping me reorganize inventory. You finished your deliveries then?
Yes.
Very good. It is almost as if our near-tragic accident never happened. With your help and Fabrizio's, I suppose this means my work is finished now.
Daisuke stares up at the dishes in the cabinet with an inscrutable expression. You wonder if now might be a good opportunity to bring out another side of Daisuke.
Fun facts I got. Basic info about quirky coffee. Fun facts I expected. Differing bean species and roasting methods. Right? That's another fascinating. The coffee industry and like coffee making is also incredibly deeply fascinating. Like in the sense of like how like both like I'm trying to think of how to word this properly. Like just the techniques in terms of like how to make coffee, because there is such a wide breadth of approaches from different cultures and different, you know, equipment that you can use for it, to like just like how like the actual like preparation of coffee beans are, anywhere from like, you know, soil, you know, quality to climate to weird little things like I can't remember what it's called, but the one that like where they let rodents eat the beans and then pass them and then they make it out of coffee. The fun fact I has, if your coffee tastes like shit, it's probably Robustico, not Arabica. Yeah. If I played this game, as my deadass reactions, I get a lot of them going, okay, because I totally would have hit that's just gas. I'm so tempted, but like I feel like a lot of the goofier options would result in like hate resolutions, which isn't what I want. Bro, let the rodents eat the beans and they make your coffee is how I describe the flavor of Tim Hortons coffee. I expected a dishware repair sequence with Daisuke, but considering how his personality was written, what we end up doing makes sense. He is not that vulnerable, yes. But that would be fun, like the, you're talking about like with the gold, right? Where like if you've got like cracked dishware, they repair it with gold, so that way it's both repaired and also more beautiful than it was before.
There must be something else to be done. Perhaps I can rearrange the dishes again.
Handling the dishes needlessly is a risk.
You are correct. I suppose I could spare a moment to sit. Would you care to join me?
I'd love to.
Come, sit.
As you sit with Daisuke, both of you gazing up at the majesty of the china cabinet, you turn over the advice you received in your mind. You could talk to him about coffee, poetry, ceramics.
Kopi told me you're big into coffee.
I was. For a time. Coffee is a layered, complex experience. Similar to ceramics in many ways.
I was thinking more salt, vinegar, lemon zest bath, or even plate making, but I do not think the player character is so skilled. True. Picks up a plate and sets it face side down. What are you playing your trap card, Gret? Is your trap card breaking the plate? How so?
Heat is required to get the most out of your coffee.
True.
And like ceramics, the temperature makes a huge difference in the end product.
Also true.
Different subtleties of flavor emerge at different temperatures, and there's a certain amount of work to be done with one's hands.
I can break the plate. Didn't think you'd let me though. I would rather you not break my dishware, if that's cool. I only have a limited amount, and plates are expensive.
It was satisfying work. For some time, I was deeply interested in brewing coffee. Kopi was most helpful and informative. I studied coffee under their tutelage with the same intensity and fervor I applied to my study of ceramics.
I won't for now. Well, that's mighty kind of you, Gret. Thank you. So why did you stop?
Why indeed?
I'd studied coffee, like indie punk style.
It seems like such a simple question. Friends, lovers, hobbies. I dropped them all one by one. They were pleasant, to be sure, but a distraction. When a relationship ended poorly, I often thought of how much time I'd wasted trying to please others. When a hobby reached a plateau, I felt as though I let time slip through my fingers, time I could never get back. When I work too much, I do not have similar regrets. Or at least, I used to think so. Being forced to slow down has shown me perhaps my priorities have been incorrect for years. Now, faced with a quiet moment and friendly conversation, I find myself woefully inadequate, like a broken plate fused together with hot glue.
People get really ceremonious about their coffee, but for me, coffee is about enjoying the drinking, like how food is about enjoying the eating. True. I mean, I do think that good presentation can amplify a dining experience, whether that be a drink or a cocktail or you know, a meal. But it's not the only thing, right? Like, clearly, you know, there are places, like, you know, that you go to where, like, you know, the presentation may be horrible, but the food tastes amazing, right? Like, case in point, like, I shouldn't say that the presentation is terrible, but it's just not a focal point. Like, you've got, like, food trucks are a great example. Like, especially, like, you know, some of the ones where they do, like, the big, you know, the big boxes where it's like a whole meal in a box. You open it up, the presentation is, you know, all over the place, but the food is amazing, so you don't care. Sure, yeah, presentation at a dining place. I just meant people that get really gratuitous about making it a morning or a medieval or a meditative ritual. I think there's a place for that too, but I don't think that that's the only way that those types of things can be enjoyed, right? like some people get enjoyment out of the fact that they're creating something that, you know, it's a labor of love kind of thing, right? Like you're enjoying it because it took effort to make. But some people just also enjoy the, you know, maybe it's a form of nostalgia in the flavors and things like that. Like experimenting, trying out different coffee types and preparations. I'm still learning where my tastes lean, but so far I know how to pair some types with some foods. Food pairing is also another thing to consider too. Like not a lot of people think that there's like a science to it. I don't think that's necessarily true, because people's taste buds are different. So, but I think that there is a certain what's the word I'm looking for? Commonality, I guess, with certain flavor pairings. Like, you know, like sweet and salty go well together. You know, bitter and sour can go good together. Bitter and sweet can go good together. Savory and spicy, you know, that sort of thing. So there's good rules of thumb, but sometimes they don't always work. Yeah, sure. If it means something, sure. I've seen some people do stuff to be posh, and that's what I'm remarking on. That's fair. Like, don't be an ass about it. The art of being a foodie, or however to frame the whole ordeal. Yeah. As someone who, like, I grew up in the Midwest, we love our food. So, like, I get it. I get what y'all are saying. Like, there can be room for both. I'd love to help you work on reconnecting with yourself.
It is a kind offer, truly. But I am unsure if there's anything left to salvage here. I have much on my mind. Forgive my rudeness, but I must bid you farewell. I am no longer in the mood to chat.
See you later, Daisuke. Alright. So we've progressed that. Let's talk to Abel again and see if we can get some more progress here.
Abel is clearly 1,000 miles away. He looks absolutely lost in thought. When he finally notices you, his demeanor doesn't change in the least.
Oh, hey. Sorry, lots to do. All's well here.
Excuse me. I want to talk about us, Abel.
Huh? Us? You mean you and me?
No shame in admitting you like the average stuff either. Like I said, my favorite coffee is plain black, medium dark drip coffee. No, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Like, you like what you like, and sometimes, you know, sometimes the simple stuff is good, you know? It's the same way that, like, you know, I love a well-prepared meal, right? You know, there's, you know, I think a good case in point is, like, one of my favorite foods is tacos. I adore tacos. And I love getting them from, you know, like, actual, like, traditional, like, Mexican cuisine, or from, like, a taco truck where, like, they're doing it all, you know, the traditional way. Those are amazing. But there's also sometimes, probably partially because of my upbringing, probably partially because, you know, I'm a 30-something that, you know, has a busy life and can't always, you know, do all of the effort or get to a place where they have them. There are some times where Taco Bell just hits the spot. Sometimes you just enjoy eating garbage. Sometimes a hot dog with ketchup and mustard is what you need. Exactly. Like, sometimes the stuff that's not, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Fine cuisine, just hits right, you know? The most basic broth can make my day. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, noob. Like, sometimes you just find something that, you know, you like, and it hits the spot. Like, one of the ones that I go to on a regular is SpaghettiOs with meatballs. It's, you know, they are not, you know, compared to, like, regular spaghetti and meatballs or other pasta, they're not great. And like but like for me, like every now and again, I just want to crack open a can and eat some spaghettios and meatballs. You know what I like? What I really think tastes good? Plain ass water. That's just called hydration, Jolly.
Oh, well, I ain't a real decisive guy. What is it you're looking for us to be?
I just want us to be friends.
Can do, buddy. You and me, amigos till the end of time. Guess it can be just that easy, huh?
All right. Finally.
Oh, shucks.
I don't know what it is, but I was craving milk yesterday and just had a glass straight. I normally I gotta have it in cereal or a hot drink or something. Oh, I love just a glass of plain milk. Now, depending on what kind of milk it is, I'm going to judge you harshly. So, what kind of milk are we drinking here? Is it whole milk? All right, that's a choice. It's not the worst choice, but it's a choice. Gret, I see you drink milk too. What do you drink? The whole 1%, 2%? Oh, you're pointing fingers. Oh, okay. I mean, we usually, when we point fingers, it's because we truly enjoy the thing too. Trying out milks can be fun. Growing up, we were a 2% milk family. I have learned as an adult that I think the superior milk option, if you are able to enjoy dairy, I should clarify, is 1%. Skim milk is fine if you're using it for other things. If you're drinking skim milk straight, there's something wrong with you. Joking, but... All right, we're bumping up here. Sass is still low. All right, Abel is complete. I like whole milk because low-key, I think skim or 1% tastes like water. Now, see, I agree with you on skim. Skim just basically tastes like water that is pretending to be milk. But whole milk, I enjoy for cooking on certain things or baking. Because the higher fat content is really tasty, but I don't necessarily like it for drinking. 2% is kind of for the same reason. As I've grown older, it's just a little too much fat content. 1% is that nice sweet spot for me. Get the lactate brand because I'm a lactose intolerant. Oh man, I was thinking about trying like non-dairy milk, certain brands of soy, certain brands of almond and oat. I have tried like the various I've tried various non-dairy milks. I wanted to say something else and realized it would be horrible to say. So
this is an extreme thing.
Hi! Oh my god, hi.
Let's get a good stretch.
The full Monty, huh? Okay. All right. But I've tried them. They're not really for me. I think it's just because I haven't grown up on them. And so they just kind of taste like dirt flavored liquid to me. And it's your affiliate anniversary, bestie? Technically it was yesterday. But yes, it is my affiliate anniversary. For non-dairy milk is oat milk. I like almonds sometimes, and I despise anything soy. I hate everything from soy milk to soy fortified foods. I think it's just because soy is so hard. It's hard to mask it's weird to say, but it's hard to mask the flavorlessness, right? I'm late to the party. I'm so sorry. So silly. It's okay, Kai. It's okay. There was no party. We already did my regular, streamiversary, a couple of months ago. So we've celebrated. It's okay. All right. So wait, who was it that we were trying to realize that was stuff to Abel? There were so many. Now I can't remember any of them. I think wasn't you the water? You were one, weren't you?
Hey there, gorgeous.
River, right?
Just can't get enough.
So it has a weird, sweet, earthy flavor that hits me wrong. I did oat milk and cereal a lot as a kid, and it just reinforced cereal deserves to be eaten dry. Kai. Certain cereals can be eaten dry. I don't think all of them. Are you mean to tell me like you're gonna eat like? Oh, we need dad advice. Also, I feel like I've had a miserable couple of days and feel like I am the worst TM. Any advice for little old me? Well, all right, sweetheart. Why don't you tell your old man what's been going on? You know, in your own words. Are you struggling emotionally? Is it a bit tough on the old body? We need to go play catch out in the front yard. What's going on? Just work and everything else. In a new low yesterday where I cried in the parking lot of a bookstore for a while because I felt like the world hates me and I wanted to slow down. That's tough. You know, but you have to remember that crying isn't a sign of weakness. We all cry. Even I cry. It just means that you realize that something's wrong. And that maybe you need a little bit of a change. But the world doesn't hate you. You've got friends that care about you. I care about you. Well, that's not the whole world, right? And I'm sure that there are plenty of other people out there, too, that you'll find that don't hate you as much as you think. In fact, don't hate you at all and probably care a whole lot about you. And I'm being rated. Welcome in, everyone. Lily, thank you so much for the raid. Greetings, Horror Fluffles. How are we this evening? Your message is being checked by mods? What did you post, Nick? Oh my god. But thank you all so much for the raid. Thank you for the affiliate anniversary wishes. I appreciate it. Happy birthday, Jesse. My birthday's not for another couple months, but thanks. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. God, so many people from the Horror Fluffles. Shh, it's your birthday. If you say so. Hold on, let me get you a shout out here. Guys, if you aren't already following Lily Bun, she is an absolute sweetheart, and I've known her for a very long time and love her very, very much. Oh, you were playing more Still Wakes the Deep. I definitely want to go play that. Hits the right amount of creepy for me. Right, I'm scary. We'll work on that. The raid message with emotes copied from Lily's stream. That's so weird. You need to play it with tissues? Oh no, it's scary and sad. Goodness gracious. Well, if you need to go and take care of yourself, please go do so. Get something to drink, get something to eat, go rest. If you need to raid and run or go into lurk, that is totally fine. But it's great. Play it. Is that a threat? No, it's a promise. But Thank you so much for like all of it and DLC. Ooh, there's DLC? I didn't know there's DLC for it. We'll have to keep that in mind. Yush. But yes, but yeah, if you need to go raid and run, I completely understand. Thank you again for sharing your community with me. Guys, if you don't know who I am Justin, or the Jable. I am a part-time variety streamer and voice actor and a full-time nerd. We are currently playing the hilarious dating sim Date Everything, where you date anthropomorphic versions of everything in your house, from your furniture to your random assortment of knickknacks to the very embodiments of your nostalgia and existential dread. Or Cheshi, yes, or Cheshi. Cheshi, who did you get to realize tonight? I was just getting ready to try and realize someone right now, if you'd like to see. Also, though, before I continue, Kai, I didn't forget about you. And as your resident dad friend, just know that you are loved, you are appreciated, and that I love and care about you. It's gonna be okay, sport. Gamfish, thank you so much for the follow. Nice to meet you, thank you, love you too. Flattery is everything. But yes, we were trying to realize the water in our home. This is the other lily. Oh, there's 2 lilies? Oh god. How will I keep them straight? Alright, we are ready to realize River. We finally
realize?
Speaking of which, other Lily, but I can be Gam. Okay. I try to address everybody by their names that they prefer. I have to get a little creative because so now we have 2 Kais and 2 Lilies now. So we'll figure it out. Straight I don't think is part of any community. True. Certainly ain't here.
No more state changes?
But
just a solid, consistent body?
But we finally finished up with Able the Table this evening, so I'm hoping now some realizations will come naturally now.
Oh my god. Are you actually ready to do this?
Alright, our stats are all there. We finished Abel's storyline, so she should be open now. Yes.
Okay, River.
Yes!
What's downstairs?
Yes, we finally got Abel. We did. It turns out there was one table that I had missed, and it was the table right at the top of the stairs. We just had missed it the whole time. I'm still in. Lily said, tag your... River is very pretty.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely water becomes...
Now, will she stay blue? That's the question. Oh, she looks so pretty! I love it! I love the hair, the earrings, the dress is gorgeous.
What's this feeling?
That's called skin, honey.
River runs her hands up and down her very human body, her fingertips trailing over the contours of her face and sinking into the softness of her cheeks.
Also, I should probably provide context for people who don't know what this game is. Like I said, this is a dating sim game, but the parody of it is that, you know, you are dating, you have essentially magical aviator sunglasses called Dateviators that allow you to see the personification of objects and other things in your house. And through dating them, you up your stats, and if your stats get high enough, you can do what is called realization, which is turning them into an actual human being. So, that's what we're doing. I was first on Twitch for Dream Daddy, and I'm all about these games. We've got a few dating sim fans here. This was one that was, we've been doing this. This was a reward for helping me raise money to move out of my old home. And so we've been playing this for, I want to say, the better part of like 4 or 5 months now. Just been, chipping away at it here and there. Timothy Timepiece was my favorite first. Timothy is one of my favorites too. I have a lot of fun ones in here. But I've heard good things about Dream Daddy as well. Generally one of the best realized looks in the game. I agree, this one is a really good one. Jablin's a Gerald. I am. River looks gorgeous here, but, best date in the game is Gerald Dabrowski, and no one can take that from me. Gerald Dabrowski, master xylophone player.
Body. A real body that nobody can change.
How do we feel about Lux?
And just me.
Oh.
Only me.
Lux. Lux might be the definitive I love to hate that bastard.
She looks at you with tears in her eyes, happier than you've ever seen her.
Shadow Lord's my best friend. You can't have him. Shadow Lord's my best friend. I had an emotional breakdown when we actually made him hate me. I was like, we have to go get the candy for him now. So I have too many favorites, but my heart is for Maggie, Scandelabra, Sinclair. Scandelabra is a choice, I'll say that. They never left my head and they haunt me still. Actually, your comment about Lux is the first time I giggled today. Thank you, you're welcome. How could you make him hate? I didn't mean to do it. That's why I was angry. Because I was loving his story because, for those of you who know, Shadow Lord is the embodiment of the shadows in your home. And his whole storyline option, spoilers, I apologize, but this game's been out for a while. His whole storyline focuses on long-distance online relationships. And how he had friends that he, was doing like in a roleplay server with, and they were, being these characters, and they were really close friends. And then but as time went on and they got older and stuff like that, it was harder and harder for them to maintain those friendships, and they just kind of naturally drifted apart. And it was so touching to me because so many of my relationships and friendships that I have now started online. And it's been a very, very concerted effort on both myself and my friends' part to make sure that those relationships stick around and are strong and healthy. So we just ended up pushing a little too hard and getting him to talk about it. And so he pushed us away, and then he hated us. And I had to, I was legitimately upset for like several days afterwards, because I was like, damn, I thought I was doing the right thing. Fuck Dishy, though. No, don't fuck Dishy. Who was the other you said it was invited to your birthday party? I don't know, Gret's invited quite a few people to their birthday party. I've gotten into hate endings because I misread the tone of the dialogue show. So exactly, noob. That's what's happened. Leave Dishy on the curb for the picker. Also, I'm so sorry. We're in ads at the moment, so I'm gonna wait here. We'll talk a little bit longer until ads are done, so people can join us. So I sympathize. The blunt "you have to let go" line led to one of Alex Lee's best deliveries in the game. Yeah, some of the like dialogue in this game is like done so well, which is to be expected, because like another fun fact of this game is filled to the fucking brim with all sorts of voice actors and other performers from all across, like, and they represent so many different forms of ethnicities and gender spectrum and types of performance, and and it's very, very interesting. Because like we've seen everything from you've got Matthew Mercer, Colleen Clickenbeard, Alex Lee. There's a plethora of actors and performers from Critical Role. because they actually helped with the development of this game. It's I mean, it's just insane the amount of effort that's gone into making this. She's so powerful, he elicits strong reactions out of people. Main neutral on the dishwasher. I just did, like, for me, it was just like, this guy looks like a mascot character, and I hate it. And I, like, the fact that at that point I knew that, like, oh, we're realizing characters and turning them human. I don't want to know what this thing looks like human. It already has human legs. Alrighty. Should be wrapping up with ads here in just a few seconds. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. Alright, welcome everybody back from ads. Decided to wait for you guys since we were in the talks of this. Speaking of any big long routes we have yet to finish, Maggie's, Bo's. I think we finished Maggie's. I think we finished Bo's. If we finish those two already, I would like to apologize. It has been a while. I've been watching 10 plus other playthroughs because I'm kind of obsessed with the game. That's fine, noob. You're not required to watch every single, stream that I do or anything like that. That's what the VODs are for. So if you ever want to see the full playthrough, it's up there for you to go watch. All right, Josh, I have to go to bed. Have a wonderful stream. Thank you so much again, Lily. Have a great night. Everybody tell Lily good night. Thank you so much.
Is this what it's like for you? You just walk around feeling whole and complete all the time?
Not always. You just skipped a few steps in life.
Tears slip down River's cheeks. When she feels the moisture on her skin, she brushes it away with gentle fingers.
She really
lifting
does
her
look gorgeous,
hand to
though.
inspect it after. The sight of the tears on her fingers makes her laugh.
Look at that. Human, but still River in the end. Thank you for everything. I can't wait to start my new life. From now on, I'm living for me.
River can't seem to leave all the elements too far behind her. At first, she craves being near the water. It's all she's known, after all. She takes up a job as a lifeguard at the local pool, but lifeguarding is stressful work, and she quits a few weeks in. Not long after that, a chance encounter at one of those make-your-own-candle stores changes the course of River's life and budding career.
She's gonna become a candle maker?
What is this?
She's fascinated by the way the wax melts and reconstitutes itself, and being the driver, for once, of something else changing states is empowering for River in a way that nothing else has been. She finds work as an instructor, leading others through making the candles of their dreams.
Clean laundry and freshly mowed grass? Sure, why not? Wow, lovely. I wouldn't have thought to pair those scents, but it works so nicely. Oh, if you like those, you should try adding a little nutmeg. It'll really bring your scents together.
She sends you candles from time to time, curating scents to your taste. When you light them, you think of River, smiling. Now, finally, indisputably, herself. For the rest of her life.
Wow, 25 realized dateables? That's like, gotta be a record! Especially since the previous record was 0!
It was free in Textbox Chan. Oh yeah, I do remember Textbox Chan being invited to your birthday party, Gret. I found a girl out of my own heart. Same sis, same. All right, now let me let me turn off my water before I run up the bill. So we finished up Abel's storyline, so a bunch of other characters should become available now. Oh, we've used up all of our dates for this evening. Oh, I have Discord message. Okay, Discord. Oh, it's Tinfoil Hat.
I wanted to apologize for my previous outburst. At the end of the day, you were just asking questions, and my reaction was as defensive as it was inappropriate. The truth is, my relationship with David is complicated. and opening up those old wounds is difficult. Especially given what he's done to the company. Our company.
Just the more we realize, the more texts we're getting. Stupid tech bros in my phone. Homies can find me on that cord. I understand.
Do you? Have you ever been in love? Dedicated your whole life to building something amazing with that person, only to lose them forever? For them to kick you out of the company you created and never speak to you again? I don't mean to be combative or disrespectful, but I don't see how you could possibly understand. What David and I had, and what I ultimately lost, shred my soul right down to the atoms. And I so intensely distrusted falling in love with another person again that I went and invented goggles to flirt with inanimate objects instead. Do you really think you understand that kind of anguish?
I mean, personally, yeah, I do. I have love and lost in a really big way, is what I'll leave it at. But yeah, I do know what it's like to do that. Absolutely.
I really don't appreciate you mocking me.
Wasn't trying to mock.
Listen, I don't mean to cut you off, but I really have to go. It seems I didn't pay my internet bill this month, and they're cutting off my service. Please keep realizing the object so the date theaters can be destroyed as quickly as possible.
Okay. No comment on my end. Hey, that's okay. I've gone through a lot to be able to talk about it. Not trying to make anybody uncomfortable. I feel like part of my point of being in this world is to share my experiences with people so that way they don't feel so alone. Alright, so back to the task at hand. We should have more characters we can realize. I think my doppelganger, the one that everybody says I look like, I think was tied to Abel. So, here we go.
Holy crit, you look fantastic today. I've been thinking about you. Maybe we can get into some fun later?
Oh no, no sad faces. I'm okay. I'm okay. What are we what is it, Gam? Are we putting two and two together here? Sometimes I wonder if Washford and Drysdale was training for David and Franklin. Tinfoil hat. Yeah, I think he mentioned that his name was Franklin.
I'd love to play a game with you. But don't worry, I'd never play with your heart.
All right. I know, and that's why I want to realize you.
Holy crit! Really? You want to realize me? That's outstanding! Huh. In all my roles, I never thought I would have a real adventure.
I don't know how you would go about designing some of this stuff, but there is a small part of me that wants to cosplay Chance. Because it would be so easy for me to do. Like, as far as, like, the face is concerned.
I take it you have the required stat allocation?
But I also would love, like, some of his, like, accessories, like the dice bands and, like, the rupee bracelet. The main thing is would be trying to figure, like, I am not a costumer by any stretch of the imagination. I wouldn't know the first thing about trying to design this thing, but, like, the whole top would be an absolute nightmare. The pants probably wouldn't be all that crazy, by what I know of how this works. But the top, oh my god, holy shit! Oh my god, Gutsy! Hello! Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, all you people. There's a lot of people here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I saw Ash in here calling me Janelle. I'm not gonna live that down for a while, aren't I? But thank you all so much for being here. Gutsy, thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Let me get you a shout out. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, I was in Anemone's stream the other day, and my autocorrect changed my username to Janelle. So, thank you for the follows, guys. Just chat. We doing some yapping. I'm assuming you were yapping and playing a game. So sorry I missed raid one, but please enjoy the raid. I will certainly do so. Please go take care of yourself. I appreciate you very, very much. Guys, if you don't know me, I see Houdini and Hunger. I will run to. I get too hard to date everything. I'll get too hard to date everything for my own good. This is a normal stream. I mean, I've been in Gutsy streams. I know if they are anything, they are not normal. But that's okay. We're not normal here either. So, but if you guys aren't familiar with me, my name is Justin, or the Jable. I am a part-time variety streamer and voice actor, and a full-time nerd. And this evening we are playing the wonderful, crazy dating sim known as Date Everything, where you date the things in your house. And we are currently on a run of trying to turn our objects in our house into real humans. So, and we're currently dealing with what everyone likes to call as my doppelganger, which is Chance. I don't know what you mean. I am very normal and never out of pocket. Jolly. Right. Oh. Yes, I know. Started telling people I was getting ready to play this game, they were like, "Oh, you gotta look for Chance. He looks just like you." And I was like, "There's no way. There's no like looks just like me. There's no way." And then I find this bastard. And I'm like, he looks just like me. And then on top of that, he's voiced by Matthew Mercer. So, all right. But let's see if we can fully realize him here. I've been trying. Matt Mercer! Yeah!
Sorry, but
oh no!
Chance
Damn, I can't do it yet. Who is it?
Yet.
Who was it?
It looks like he might be.
Oh, it's Dishy. Oh no! Okay.
And you don't want to maybe make things better?
Sure, we'll try.
You might be able to, using one of those candies.
Okay, I'm on it.
Hopefully Dishy doesn't, like, kill you or anything.
Okay, we gotta go to talk to Dishy. I don't know if any of you are ready for Dishy. I certainly wasn't. Dishy doesn't like us because he's our dishwasher and wanted to connect to the internet for reasons. That's ominous. Well, you'll see why in a moment.
How dare you stifle my being?
So Ultron basic. No, worse. Oh god, no. He's a dishwasher with human legs. You have good stats for that Dishy requirement where Chance shows up. It is fun, but terrifying and batshit. I hate it already. It's okay, he hates me too, but we're gonna try and fix it. You're really annoying.
Away with you!
Okay, I don't have the candy I need. So maybe we go talk to Keith? He doesn't like us either, but I think he still gives you candies. Keith. Thank God it's gone.
You again. I guess you've just come for some candy, eh?
Well, we'll deal with your story later. That's right.
Well, let's get this over with. Let me take a closer look at you.
He narrows his eyes, evaluating you with a sharp up-and-down gaze. You can feel yourself sweat just a little under his intense scrutiny.
Ooh, here's a sass candy. My favorite.
You take in the scent of the sass candy. Already your brain is coming up with all sorts of jokes. Perhaps you should consider a career in stand-up comedy.
It is sure to make you the delight of the day with your wit and zingers.
Okay, I think is that the only candy I was missing? We don't have a smarts candy. Which one is Dishy? Dishy is sass aligned? Okay, that makes me more comfortable. There's like 3 datables who won't use up your candy but still change their status with you. Okay. Yeah, sass candy. It's sass candy. I know what some of you are thinking. No, it's not. It's not that. Alrighty. Let's see here. Who was the other one that was tied to Abel? Trying to remember. I don't remember.
Nope.
Was it Stepford? It might have been Stepford.
Hey, Coach. Feel like a bit of training?
Get our heart rates up?
Race you to the weight rack. 1, 2, 3, go!
Stepford, I'm ready to realize you.
You've already helped me realize my dreams. So I'm ready for whatever is next. Do you have what it takes?
Should. Yes.
Let's go to the judges!
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely a trophy becomes...
Ooh, look at that outfit. Look at the trophy belt buckle.
Stepford inspects his new human body, looking himself up and down and turning his hands over in front of his face. You thought he'd look a bit happier, but he almost seems disappointed.
My word! I didn't know a golden tan could become so... dull. But never mind. I can spray myself with gold paint.
Let's not do that. Yeah, don't do that, Stepford. You can die.
Frail humanity. I'll settle for metallic hair dye then. Well, I'm not doing that. So what else should I do?
Why not see how far you can push yourself out in the real world?
I always wondered how I would stack up out there, beyond the 2nd floor window. There could be 3rd floor windows, 4th floor. Hell, the sky's the limit. I'm gonna get out there and see if I can win a real Stepford.
You mean trophy?
I mean trophy.
Oh, good lord. Such a himbo.
Stepford enters the local rec league office asking for trivialetics. He's promptly turned away.
Oh, they've never heard of the real games.
Foiled at trivialetics, he then turns his attention to badminton and wins 25 consecutive gold birdies before retiring and living off his new business.
Buy Stepford's non-toxic sweet baby body paint. It's permanent.
It's permanent?
He lives in a gold-plated mansion that's so opulent it would make a dictator ill. His home has 1 bedroom, half bath, and 6 full-size gyms.
Oh my god. Alright, that's another one down. We've got time for another one here. Run that by me one more time. It's what? It's permanent. Alright, let's see here. Have we actually talked? I think we talked. Did we talk to Abel today? Did we? Am I forgetting? Maybe we can try to realize him? I don't think we can. I don't think he's at the right stats.
Well, look at you, Walk. Always a blessed day when I get to see that kind smile of yours.
Let's see here. Are you ready?
Realize?
Yeah, I think you are.
Me?
Yeah, you ready? Yes, I have what it takes. Stepford's flavor of himbo is so fascinating to me. Either I don't enjoy enough media, but his kind of character is kind of hard to find. He's charming. He's a himbo with a heart of gold, right? Like, which that exists, but like it's specifically like, you know, he's that athletic himbo that you would think would be a jerk, but he's not. Sounds like an edgy Blake Shelton. I don't know about that. Booster Gold type stuff. Yes! Booster Gold is a really good example of it. Like, he clearly is a little self-centered, but not so much where he's an asshole.
The spectral energy flows through your date viators, and what was once merely a table becomes...
Ooh! He cleans up nice.
I feel like
dancing?
For the first time since you've known him, Abel's ordinarily colorful and expressive language seems to be failing him.
Like a fish. No, that ain't it. Like a baby deer. A flower blooming.
He has a particular self-obsession I do not usually ascribe to gym bro types. Maybe I don't enjoy enough media. No. Excuse me. I don't think that's it at all. I don't think it's not that you're not enjoying enough media. You just haven't experienced it before. Like, to be fair, this game covers a lot of breadth of personality types. Sweet seeds of sarsaparilla. You got this, Abel.
Oh, heck. I feel downright human.
That's because you are. Somebody needs to clip that. Oh, shit. Oh, please. Oh, thank you, Nix. Oh, that was too funny. They really put the everything in Date Everything. They sure do.
I can't thank you enough for this. It's time for me to get on out there and see what kind of good I can do. For me.
Oh, something went wrong. What happened with the clip? Nothing wrong when creating the clip. That's weird. Okay, I'll have to go back and find it in the VOD later, I guess. That's too funny. I thought Abel was waiting you to find the one nightstand. Oh. Here we go. Oh my god. We love good dad jokes here.
Now human, and in possession of actual hands to work with, Abel immediately goes out into the world to try his hand at something he's quietly been interested in. Gardening.
Oh.
The former table is unnatural at it. Perhaps it's his ability to focus on the needs of others, and those gentle hands of his. As happy and fulfilled as Abel's garden makes him, however, he does seem to spend a lot of time out there contemplating and sighing. When you try to ask him what's on his mind, he just gives you a sad little smile.
Man keeps his regrets to himself. I may not be a table anymore, but I ain't about to let anyone else carry my burdens. Now, come give me a hand with these weeds, won't you?
Okay. That's a little bittersweet. Long time ago when I worked for Redacted, someone posted a request on the internal web for one nightstand. Color or size doesn't matter. Oh no. Alrighty, let's see here. Finish this round. I got probably time for one more round of dates. Alright, let's start by repairing our relationship with Dishy. Oh boy, I can hardly wait. Hi, Dishy. Oh, I wasn't targeting it. bulk sass types. Why there's so many of them in the bathroom? Well, Jean-Lu doesn't like us either. That's gonna be a problem. I think he's a
How dare you stifle my being?
I was wrong. You should fly towards the sun, Dishy.
A reference to Icarus of legend?
I will fly towards any celestial being I please. I will improve on his follies by wearing wings made of metal!
Sweet Jesus, I hate it. Okay. Relationship repaired. Boy, oh boy. Let's see here. We were trying to... I'm gonna try to realize some more people here, so... There's storylines that we could finish, but I want to see if there's anybody else we can do here. Oh man, I've been talking too much. My voice is starting to give out. Yeah, there's good old Timothy there. Let's see here. Eddie and Volt. Not quite. Alright. Oh, Koa, he's got a hundo. I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. Nope. Dolly. Nope. Damn. Not keys. Oh, maybe keys? You can try keys. Oh, I didn't know we could do it by status.
You've come to take in the sight of your rapturous lover?
Thank you, Noob, for the tip, though. Appreciate that.
Or did you want to hear my concerto once more?
Are you ready to be realized?
Alive? I suppose I can give it a try. Have you practiced?
Practice just enough.
Maestro, please.
Yes.
The spectral energy flows through your date viators, and what was once merely a piano becomes...
I love how her bracelets and the I don't know, I guess that's a belt. They look like it's a music staff, and that's notation.
Keys is beautifully human, but she doesn't seem all that excited. She looks down at her body with a calculating gaze.
I stand here, alive. Being human is very...
Keys claps her hands, stomps her feet, and sings a few notes.
Unmusical.
Are you disappointed?
It is of no importance, because I can dedicate these fingers of mine to their highest function, the keys.
Keys sits down at the piano she just moments ago inhabited and begins to play.
Yes, yes!
Guess you found your highest love after all.
Sadly, even Keys tires of playing the single piano in your household, and she moves out to do something even grander. She quickly plays every piano she sees, finding more and more acclaim as a concert pianist without even trying very hard. But being on stage with merely one piano was not enough for her.
I'm going to surround myself with pianos and surround the world with me.
Keys buys a grand mansion on a rocky outcrop with 10 rooms, each dedicated to a different type of keyboard instrument. Piano, clavichord, spinet, harpsichord, organ.
Wow.
And quickly sets up a variety of streaming equipment to give seminars, concerts, and music appreciation lectures daily, inspiring a generation of musicians and concert-goers into the deep and wonderful world of symphonic music.
Okay, not gonna lie though, I would love that.
Again, molto vivace.
Alright, that's one down. I think this might be the most characters we've realized in a single stream tonight. Let's see here. Anybody else? Mateo? Mateo's got 2 hundos. Ooh, maybe Bev? I think Bev was tied to Abel. So maybe we can... No, Dev was tied to Daisuke. I think. We might...
Hey, welcome back.
Let's try to realize it.
I can serve drinks to real people? Not that there's anything wrong with my customers here, but there's a lot more people out there than things in here. You sure you can do it?
Stats are in the right place.
Cheers to you, Bev.
All right.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely a minibar becomes...
Oh, she looks so cute. She's still wearing weird cup shoes, but that's fine. The mint julep hairpiece is fun. The frothy little what is that, shawl? Ice cube necklace. Very cute.
Whoa. This used to be me? All those little bottles and stuff? That looked good.
Beverly takes a swig.
Oh, I burn. Oh, I burn. Oh, that does not go down smooth. Whew. Maybe my drinking days are behind me, but my entrepreneurial days are just beginning.
You go, girl.
Beverly got her start at a local bar as a barback to learn what the human drinking scene was like. But with her supreme knowledge of beverages and bubbling personality, she was quickly promoted to head bartender. By saving up some cash, she purchased a foreclosed property that she put her blood, sweat, and vodka into.
I'll call it, the Tipsy Tumbler.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
To no one's surprise, the Tipsy Tumbler became a local favorite, packing the pub with crowds every night. It attracts the attention of franchises, but offers to expand are all declined. Because each evening, Beverly's bar is full of smiling faces and friends everywhere. What more could she want?
Very nice. Bro, I went, try this, and handed cherry liquor to my friend. He downed it like a shot and started coughing his lungs out before wheezing out of meek and teary. That's good. It's a little strong, though. All right. Saw there was a workspace message. We'll check that in a moment. Who else we got? Freddy, I think is... Actually, he might be good now. Nope, don't have enough there. Luke, I think, is still tied to Stefan. Miranda, I think, is too high. Yeah, bummer. Ugh, dishy. Fryer doesn't like us. Jean-Loup doesn't like us. Maria has a hundo. Dasha has a hundo. Jerry, I think Jerry has a hundo. Max tied to Keith, so we can't do anything with that. Chance is tied to Dishy, as we've learned. Maggie has a hundo. You have a hundo. No, you have a hundo. You have a hundo. Teddy? Teddy has 90s. I don't know if we... Oh! We can try Teddy! You start going, I thought it was Juice! It's me and our other buddy were laughing. There's probably characters you are already ending point with that you can check out. It should help and realize... Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of characters that we finished the storylines with, but we didn't have the stats to realize the characters for a good long while. And so now I'm having to kind of go and backtrack and find characters that were able to do it, to fully realize. But the trick is now is that there are certain key storylines we haven't finished yet. So let's see if Teddy is one of them.
Back for some more great advice, huh?
Teddy, it's time. I'm ready to realize you.
Really? Oh. Oh my. Well, I've been waiting for this longer than I could even say. And you're ready? I mean, you have everything you need.
Seems like it. Yep, I'm ready to go.
Come on, Teddy. Let's see how you snuggle in the real world.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a teddy bear becomes...
What the fuck? What? What am I looking at? Not gonna lie, I don't think that's much better. You know, it's bearable. I'm not sorry.
Teddy holds his hands out in front of him, clearly marveling at the lack of stitches and stuffing in his new body.
My, oh my!
Yeah, but why are you in a Kigu?
Would you look at that? I'm a flesh and blood human being.
Yeah? I'm happy for you, but...
Teddy, as we all know, has been a giver of top-quality advice for most of his life. Armed with this skill, and a love of the act itself, Teddy applied to be the host of a call-in advice show at a local radio station. He was hired on the spot.
I love that he's holding his object self. That is cute. That is a cute touch. It probably needed an excuse to clothe a clothless dateable, but he was wearing clothes.
He was given a booth, a time slot of his own, and unlimited coffee from the cozy and excellent shop next door to the studio. As you might imagine, he became good friends with all of the employees at both businesses. It wasn't long before he was the go-to help man for the entire neighborhood. For the first few months, Teddy was deliriously happy with his new job. He felt great empathy and fondness for his callers, and always tried his best to help them. Unsurprisingly, he created several new wonderful stories while on air to help illustrate his points.
Then again, there are two realized looks where the person is practically naked. Yeah.
But after a while, he found himself becoming quite lonely.
I'd found myself right back in another closet. After getting to know you and receiving that splendid gift of humanity, I just couldn't spend another minute locked up in a little box all by myself.
Teddy began spending more and more of his time not in his booth, but at the coffee shop next door. It got to the point where he had a regular table, the one in the window alcove, and a regular order, strong black coffee and hazelnut honey cake.
Hey, there you go, Jolly. Another black coffee enjoyer here.
The day he knew he had at last found his place was the day he missed his show. He was sitting at his table with a lovely young woman named Moira. He listened enraptured to her tale about her dog and a cross-country road trip when he realized his time slot had ended 45 minutes ago.
I hadn't missed it at all, though, you see. I was so happy right where I was. I wouldn't have left Moira for all the money in that station.
So Teddy gave his notice at the studio. They were sorry to see him go. He'd become one of their most popular programs. But the employees knew they would see him again. Many of them had standing appointments with him at his window table, just to check in, just to say hi. He's also branched out just a bit. In addition to the honey cake, he also now enjoys the dark cherry and almond tart.
Aw. That one was cute. Alright, we got one. Okay, we have a Discord and a workspace mention. Let's check these real quick.
Valdivianites! Skylar Specs here with a very special announcement. Just kidding. It's your CEO, David Most. Sorry for joshing you all with that little fib. I just thought a little levity would be a welcome respite from all the unwelcome tension around here. What with the constant firings and the increasing threats from the federal government, it feels like we've all been a little on edge lately. In fact, I think we could all use a much-needed break. To that end, I'm inviting you all to this quarter's Valdivian Team Building Retreat in beautiful Augusta, Missouri, America's first wine region. Come sip on blackberry wine. The first 15 ounces are on us. Ride the wine trolley. It's free. And luxuriate in the limited complimentary facilities. TBD. All you have to do is show up. Oh, and bring one top-secret prototype to share with the group. This'll serve as your proof of admittance. It can be something you built yourself, or something you maybe found lying around in a convention hall. It's totally up to you. I'm so excited to relax with you and see all your amazing prototypes.
Oh wait, Jean-Luc famously gives you one more chance if you fail once. If you fail another time, then you have to use candy. This happened in my own room. That's good to know. We'll go back to him later, because he's another character I don't particularly enjoy. but we'll have to cross that bridge at some point, huh? Dark cherry and almond go really well together. So I've heard. I'm not the biggest fan of almonds, but I could see that being a good pairing. I mixed that cherry liquor with amaretto, and it tasted really good. So the weird thing here, though, is that he said Skylar Specs, which is the name of the character that personifies the Date Viators. So that's really strange. I don't know what that was about. Oh, it's Sam.
Did you do it yet? My weeb senses are tingling. I feel like something happened. The world feels Tennessee-er.
She was the one who gave us the Hirohime figure. No, I don't like almonds much either, but I like what they make. Yeah. That's kind of how I think. It's good as an ingredient. I'm not a big fan of them, you know, raw. That specific message scared me the first time I saw it. Did you do it yet? I did, yeah.
Ah! Fuck. You gotta tell me everything. What's she like?
She's pretty cool.
Oh my god, I knew it. Of course she is! Oh my god. Okay. Just please, if you're still in contact, I just want to meet her. Can you just tell her I want to meet her?
Of course, I guess.
Fuck! Okay, calm down, Sam. Be normal. Just go about my business and wait for shit to happen naturally. Fuck. I cannot believe Hirohime is just out there. A whole entire person. Thank you, Date Viators. All right. Feeling kind of weird about work shit.
It's like hearing Greg get excited. No, it isn't! What's going on?
Okay, so I'm being promoted because customer service is officially dead, courtesy of Val 9000. So I'm gonna get to move up into management, like company-wide.
Oh, no.
And to be honest, I don't really know what to feel about this.
Oh, no, if she's gonna get moved into management, then she's gonna be pressed. I think it's implied that David had his own pair of Dave Vaders until Tinfoil Hat stole them, and that Foil's own pair was the one sent to the player. Fair. Any other pair should be destroyed by now. Help Sam out. I did. I'm going to. Yeah, I'd be hesitant too.
So you get it, right? This should have been exciting, but this is not the same company it was when I first started. And David Most has completely lost his shit. He was always a weirdo, like most or perhaps all billionaires are, but he's been fucking unhinged lately. He's fired so many people, and every time he comes around, everyone panics. Everyone is stressed and anxious all day, every day. Do I even want to stay for this?
It sounds absolutely terrible.
It is, honestly. But should I just deal with it? Fuck, Sam of last year would have said I'm insane for even, thinking of turning this down. But David Most wasn't, publicly losing his marbles last year. Every day brings a new meltdown. I'm scared of him, honestly.
I knew someone who worked directly under a certain trillionaire at Tesla, and believe me when I say you don't want to be directly reporting to those people. No. I mean, that particular person also has a very public track record of showing just absolutely unhinged that they can be. Which is both hilarious and terrifying. Most workspace breakdowns are both funny and sad as hell. Yes, that's kind of how it is, right? Is that, in a vacuum, some of these things are hilarious, but then when you realize the kind of impact that they have, it just gets sad. It's sad and it's disconcerting. I mean, you should be, because he's unhinged.
He really is. I mean, shit, I could be one most meltdown away from being fired. God, I think I'm just gonna have to have a think about this. I don't know what I want to do, but I know I shouldn't rush this. Thanks for listening. I gotta go.
Okay, so that's gonna make me nervous. Alright, so you can sort by new status. Oh, okay. So is there a status for fully realized? Oh, there is! Nice. Okay. That's actually super helpful. Thank you for pointing that out, Noob. I appreciate that. Alright, let's see here. So Skylar loves us, but we can't realize her yet. What about Wallace? He has a hundo. That's not happening. You work for that lunatic, and your worst concern is getting fired? Yeah. Eddie and Volt? We might be? No, we're still a little short in that last one. Koa, I think we're short. Yeah, he's got that hundo. Dolly has a hundo. Connie, I think, has a hundo. Yeah. Parker, I think, does too. Yeah. Mateo has 2 hundos. Miranda, I think we're still short. Yeah, still pretty short. Dasha. Yeah, that's not happening. Mac, I know I can't. Chance, I know I can't. Maggie's out. Betty, I think, is 100. Yep. Washford has 200s. Harper we could realize, but not Dirk. Well, I'm assuming we have to do both at the same time. I gotten Wallace to talk? Besides saying wall? No. If you say hundo, I think bills, reminds me of a fun fact. Did you know the most successful counterfeiter did so by washing the die off of ones and using the official dollar paper itself to print them as 20s? That's still something that they try to do to this day. It's not nearly as effective, but it can still pass through a lot of people who are not paying attention. Although the most commonly counterfeited U.S. tender nowadays is I think it's still this 20 actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, you don't actually want to print hundos due to the level of security on them. Yep. They say if you visit him enough, simply saying "wall," he will talk to you. I haven't achieved that, but I hear it happens. Well, if we can't find somebody else to realize, then maybe we'll try that tonight. But I think we might be at a limit stat and availability wise. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Aaron, I think, has 2. No, he's got 2 zeros, but 1 hundo. Textbox Chan. Yeah, she's not quite there. Sassy Chap, I think, has. Yeah, he's got 1. Nightmare, I think, has 1. Yeah. Florence? Ooh. Are they both? I think we found our winner. Remind me 1 month. I'll try. All right, let's so we're gonna go back out here to the stairwell and ceiling.
Welcome. The mayor is currently in a meeting. Oh, it's you. Hello. Even though I'm co-mayor now, I still mostly handle the administrative duties down here. Here, let me ring Celia on the other line so you can say hi. Miss Mayor, guess who's here?
Miss Mayor, I told you before not to interrupt in the middle of a meeting unless it was an emergency.
This is an emergency. Someone needs to say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, I see. Hello.
I'd like to talk about getting you two realized.
Goodness, that is important. I'll come down right away.
Oh, remind me. Oh, it's a Reddit. Oh, yeah, I'm not a Redditor at all. I barely touch Reddit.
Telly, just be a dear and shut yourself off for a moment. Realization. Are you sure that's a good idea? Who would take care of our responsibilities if we were to snap our fingers and run around as humans, all willy-nilly?
I think it would be fun, as long as it's both of us.
Don't worry. I have what it takes to look after the house.
Sorry, but Florence and Celia can't be realized just yet.
Damn.
They need to be there for Lyric still.
Lyric, okay.
Does that make sense?
All right.
Happy dating!
Well, not how I wanted to end it off, but still, though. All right. That, however, though, is going to be where we have to leave off this evening. Let me go ahead and save our progress. Here, actually, how many more do we have left? I'm curious. So we have what? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I gotta sort them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. Fuck you, Dishy. 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. I always found Lyric's route quite short. He should be easy to clear in your next stream. The number you love have it indicated at the legend. Oh, well, I just like counting. You think Doug is a reference to that Shen meme where exciting depression beat up a little innocent green hopes and dreams? Maybe? I'm not sure. I think part of it was just to be funny, but... I saved? I think I did, but I'm paranoid. So there we go. Alright. That will be where we leave it this evening. Let me close this off real quick here. Alright, and game's closed. Let's get some closing music going here. There we go. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for being here this evening. God, this has been a busy night. I appreciate you so much for being here. It means a lot to me. Thank you to both Lily and Gutsy for the big raids this evening. Really appreciate you. Thank you, Jolly, for the fishing bits. Always appreciate seeing the fishing mini game being used. Nix for the resub. And then for Gam, Hunger, and Houdini for the follows. I appreciate you all being here so very much. I will be back here on Thursday evening for jumping back into Dragon Age Inquisition. We just started playing that, and I'm already having a blast with it, so I hope you guys will join me for that. And you can know when I'm going live either by checking out my socials down below, or we do have the Discord as well. I always post my my streaming schedule up on there, and we also use that for voting on our community nights, talking about other stuff. It's pretty quiet there now, but we're a slow little growing community there, so I hope you guys will join us there. Thankfully, it seems like Discord is pulling back on its all of its horrible identity harvesting shenanigans, so hopefully it'll be continue to be a safe space for us to use for the time being, but I'll be keeping my eye on that for right now. But again, thank you so much for being here. Real quick, let me see if there's anybody we can raid out to. With such a healthy group here, I'd hate to miss out on an opportunity to send you somewhere else. Oh, would you look at that? Needle's up and running. Looks like she's playing some eugenics. I've been hearing good things about this game. She's in BRB. Here, let me wait and see if she shows back up here. I'll go check and see if there's anybody else here for a moment while also see AKL playing some wilds. I see ads are getting ready to start. Let me snooze those. There we go. All right, let's see here. Needle, are you back? I think I might just send you her way anyhow. Because we haven't raided Needle in a hot minute. So, yep, I think that's just what I'm going to do. She's in BRB right now, but she's got a goofy little video that she always plays that I always enjoy. So, because my brain is easily entertained. But I'll send you her way. She's playing eugenics right now. She's a little bit wild and crazy like a lot of this group is, so I think you'll enjoy her. But for now, that's going to be it for me. Like I said, I'll be back on Thursday for more Dragon Age, and then we also have more Road Nights with Team NT Splintered Fate, and our community night on Saturday with some Overwatch. So I hope you guys will be able to join us there. But for now, that's it for me. It's going to be an adios, an au revoir, and a Wiedersehen. Good night, everybody. I love you very much. Take care. Bye-bye for now.